Hey, what's up YouTube? Alright, so I saw a couple of videos online on how to modify a 30 round PMAG from Magpul into a California legal 10 round. So obviously because of the assault weapon ban, you can't use a 30 round magazine in your assault rifle, AK, or a black rifle, anything. So it has to be 10 rounds and it has to be permanently fixed that way. So the way to do it is by adding a rivet. And here is the finished product you'll have. I opted to put the rivet in the bottom because a lot of times you can buy them online. The company will put the rivet back here in the back, and when you're holding your gun up, and if you like aesthetics or wanted to make it look nice, the rivet in the back over here, not my thing. Plus, I get nervous about it just being there. I don't like it there. So I put it in the bottom, and it actually works out really nicely. So what you're going to do is you're going to order your 30 round rebuild kits. That's the way around getting them. You're going to get a 20 round block, which will take 20 rounds out of the size of the magazine, giving you only 10 rounds left with which to fiddle. And it's pretty simple. I actually pre-screwed all my drills, and the drill bit I used was a 3/16 inch drill bit for basically any kind of use. Don't get the masonry bit. The masonry bit has a little arrow on the tip. I'm not a mason, so I don't know how that works. But simple plastic bit, metal bit. This is just hardened steel. And on the bottom of your clip, on your magazine, excuse me, the bottom of your magazine is this little clip that slides into place where your buffer spring will fit into and lock the bottom plate in place. There was a little M, and it's right above the O2. So if you own this, you'll see exactly where it is. Just drill out the M. It's the best spot. The O2 right below it is a little low. You might run into the problem of snapping off this tip, but the M gives you like a nice center chunk to put it through. And then when you put them together, you put them inside your magazine, they'll be perfect. So first step, obviously, they should already come disassembled. That's how it works. Pop off the bottom part, attach onto the spring your block, your 20 round block. It'll fit in perfectly. Little side note for people who haven't seen inside of a magazine before. In the PMags, there's a nice little ridge, a little V-shaped ridge. That's where your front end is, and it kind of has the same thing on the other side. So just align those two pieces so there's a ridge over here and a ridge over here. That's simple enough. And then when you insert them into your actual PMAG, there'll be a little groove right there that'll fit right into, makes it nice and perfect. Once you slide it all the way in, and when you pre-drill, what I did, go back a step real quick, I drilled through this first, put a little guide on top of it, drilled into it separate. Saw another video with a guy where he drilled into the PMAG like this, and I was thinking about all the plastic and junk that gets in here, and you can see the actual block kind of being pushed down by the drill. This is just more accurate. I've done now 4 of them, and they're all perfect the way they are. So drill into the bottom base plate, and then put this on top of it, and drill again, get a nice little groove going in your block, and then just drill out the block. And the bit, like I said, 3/16. And once you've done all your drilling, you're going to slide it into your PMAG, and you're going to use 3/16 inch rivets, short rivets. You don't need them super long, and you're going to get a rivet tool. About $10 at Home Depot, that are $5 or something dollars. Can't return this, but definitely going to return this after the fact. Home Depot and Lowe's, thank you for the free rentals all these years. And the bit, I actually had like a dozen of these already, so I didn't need to buy a bit. So once you get your PMAG reassembled with the block in place, which I'll just show you real quick. Pretty simple, just, oops, backwards. Slide it right on in. It'll go into place, and you'll slide your base plate on it, and it'll click right into place. From there, you insert your rivet, just like that. So you'll have a little chubby end will go right through, and it just kind of, as you push it in, just give a little twist, and it'll slide right through the block, no problem. From there, you put in your divot tool, crunch once, it should immediately just snap this little tip off, and then you have a permanently fixed PMAG. And if for whatever reason down the road spring breaks or it's just no longer functioning properly, you just get a smaller drill, not sure the size, you just drill out that center pin, it'll come right apart, and then repeat the process with a new block if you need to. But the block's reusable, the base plate will be reusable, you just got to buy a new spring. So the things that the video didn't mention, 3/16 inch rivets, and drill the base plate and the block separately outside of the actual magazine container. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment in the bottom. If it's helpful, please like it, share it. Weren't a whole lot of videos about it, so let me know what you think. All right, bye.